The mics are hot, and so's the gossip. Let's get into it in 3.
Welcome to In 3. I'm Danielle Graham.
And I'm Callie.
You look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous. We're matching accidentally as always.
I really think we figured out this non-cardigan thing. I'm proud of us.
Well, is this a cardigan though?
Oh.
I think it's a sleeveless cardigan.
It is.
So you might want to take that back immediately.
You can't quit the button.
I
love it.
It's just, it has a little bit of interest, a little bit of mystique.
No, it looks great.
I don't know.
A big week. Emmy nominations are out.
I know.
Yes.
That kind of came in hot. I was
Here we are.
not prepared, but I am very excited about the list of nominations today.
Yeah.
So a couple of standouts. First of all, I know you're a fan of The Bear.
Love The Bear.
I only watched the first season, but can you explain to me why it's categorized as a comedy series?
I don't know.
Or is this a conversation you've had before?
This is a conversation I think has been had in the public because it didn't make sense. I don't know why it was shoehorned into comedy.
It's not funny. It's stressful.
No, it needs to be the high anxiety category.
Yeah, whatever high cortisol
Yeah,
is.
I need a lorazepam category.
Exactly. But
Family trauma category.
Exactly. You'll be happy to hear Jeremy Allen is nominated as Best Actor. The show itself is nominated for Best Comedy Series, and Ayo Edebiri. Am I saying that right?
Ayo Edebiri. Yeah.
Ayo Edebiri.
You've got it.
She's so gorgeous and stylish.
Oh my
I love
God,
her.
she's amazing.
But I often fumble her name. Anyway, she's also nominated for Best Comedy Actress.
She's so good. I haven't
so
seen
good.
the latest season yet. I'm so behind because I'm really consumed by Love Island
reality
UK.
TV has taken over your life.
You have infiltrated my life in the best way.
I'm sorry to say that Love Island was not nominated for Best Reality Series, but Traitors was.
Okay.
Yeah, which
Good
is
to hear.
exciting.
All
Yeah,
right.
I love Traitors. Pedro nominated. More star power, Cate Blanchett for Disclaimer. Michelle Williams for Dying for Sex. Megan Fahey for Sirens. Colin Farrell, Jake Gyllenhaal. It's going to be a big star power year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Emmys are in September.
Yes.
So that'll be a big red carpet. That's a major star power.
Yeah.
Cal, is everyone on a yacht but you and I right now?
Quite literally.
Like yacht rocking, yacht parties. Everyone's on a yacht, super yachts, normal yachts.
Yacht life.
Just yachting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're really missing out.
Okay.
Joke's on us.
The yacht that really caught my eye.
Yeah.
was
The one with all the Komodos?
Yes, the one with the keeping up with the caftans.
Perfect.
Kris Jenner, Gayle King, and Oprah
Yeah.
on, I don't know whose yacht that was.
Whatever.
Who knows?
Yeah.
They don't even know
They're
whose yacht
probably
they're
yacht
on.
hopping. It's
They
like,
are.
you can do like a pub crawl. They were doing like a yacht crawl.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. People are a little bit upset about this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I don't know that I necessarily disagree.
Okay.
Okay. So Kris Jenner, Oprah, and Gayle King on a yacht together doing a this wasn't a paparazzi moment, right?
No.
Like this is a photo shoot that they then posted to their social medias.
Yes.
Okay. So had it been a paparazzi situation, I might feel differently. But this is them showing to the world all of this excess, all of this wealth, and it's a little bit uncomfy for people.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's also uncomfy because of the alignment, with Kris and the Bezos in a time when...
and Oprah.
And Oprah, yeah.
They were all at the wedding.
That's right.
Yeah.
And in these photos, they're holding hands. They're all in matching caftans, which I guess are from the Skims Roberto Cavalli collection.
Right.
So now Kris has got Oprah and Gayle free modeling
literally
this collection, which is also like, you got to give it to Kris Jenner in this situation.
Oh my gosh. She is,
genius.
She is a mastermind.
She is.
And if this is not the perfect example of it, I don't know what is.
Did you notice though, in all of the photos they posted, Kris Jenner's in the middle? And in a lot of ways that matters. And especially in the celebrity world, it matters.
Like if you had asked me 20 years ago,
yeah,
who would be front and center in a photo with Kris Jenner and Oprah, we would have all said Oprah.
And there's one photo where Kris is standing and Oprah is on the ground.
No.
Yes.
What's
She's
going
standing
on
up
with
kind of
Oprah?
regally and Oprah's This is what I'm asking myself.
Like, what has, like, I'm all for this retirement era, living your best life. She certainly has grinded her whole life.
Yeah.
So has Gail, and so has Chris, frankly. But like, something's going on with Oprah. Like, I feel as though she used to be so intentional, and everything was very thoughtful and curated, and not in a phony way, but just in a really just in a very mindful way about the state of the world and about politics and about opinions and making sure that she's like moving in a respectful way. And I feel like this has been a bit of a misstep for Oprah this summer with the Bezos wedding and now with this Kris Jenner photo shoot with the caftans.
Yeah.
Like,
but let's back it up even further. Like, Oprah has kind of fallen out of good favor with the public for quite some time. You know, there was, and listen, I'm an Oprah stan. I loved Oprah.
We
like
love Oprah.
Oprah was one of the reasons I wanted to become a broadcaster.
Wow.
I used to watch her show every day with my dad after school. That's what we did together.
I love that.
You know, when Harvey Weinstein, when it came out, everything that he had done, Oprah had a relationship with Harvey Weinstein. Yes, they worked together. Did she know everything that he was up to and the atrocities?
I'm certain not.
Probably not. But there was enough rumblings for a long time to know that Harvey Weinstein was not a good guy. So she was, you know, criticized for that. Then, you know, Oprah spent a lot of years in the diet culture space. Remember the wagon of fat?
Yeah.
And then she eventually said, I regret my contributions to diet culture and the way in which I fell into body shaming and the way I contributed to this very toxic idea of the perfect body. And I'm not doing that anymore, she said, remember?
Right, yes.
And then she comes out and says, but I'm on Ozempic now.
Yeah.
So people are like, wait, Oprah, you're talking out of all sides of your mouth here.
Yeah.
And the person I thought was real and true and authentic, and it was kind of like almost like a compass for a lot of people, like a moral compass for people. I'm looking at Oprah going,
And permission for women to change their minds.
Yes.
Right? Like, permission for everyone to change their mind.
Yes.
But I also would appreciate it being addressed. But she hasn't. And it all just feels as though she's kind of like left her morals to the side and is now just enjoying life. And as my father-in-law would say, in a dilligaff kind of way, like, do I look like I give an F?
Oh,
like,
whoa,
she just seems to not care.
No, it seems like she's let go. I guess she was held to quite a standard, right?
And
she's almost let go of caring what anybody thinks about the standard to which she's been held. She's like, well, I don't care. I want to be in a caftan on a yacht with Kris Jenner. And I want to be at this wedding.
Like, retirement life looks good on her. Good for you. I just think that there's some things that could be tweaked in order to maintain that sort of like respectfulness that she's always carried towards sort of world issues. And the Bezos adjacency is problematic, only also because of, you know, his political affiliations.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that were at that wedding are being criticized for that. But Oprah, above all, because, you know, she's always moved with this grace and respect. And I feel like we're not seeing that here. Now, she's allowed to be friends with Kris Jenner.
Of course.
I just think it's this showcase of this extravagance and excess and wealth that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is. And it's making a lot of people feel uncomfortable. If you looked in the comments section of those posts, people were not having it.
Yeah.
Some people were calling Oprah a pick-me girl.
Well,
it was kind of looked a little pick-me.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that wedding in and of itself was so weird for so many reasons, because it didn't feel like a wedding for friends. It felt like a networking event and a CNBC scene and an investors meeting, which is how Sydney Sweeney comes into this conversation, right?
Yes.
Because we couldn't figure out
why was she there?
What are you doing there?
Yeah. Why are you at this wedding, Sydney?
Well, now we know.
Yeah. Well, it seems as though Jeff Bezos is like fully in the business of Sydney Sweeney and in many ways, right? So the first thing I saw was that she's tapped to play the new Bond girl. And I thought, oh, actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like, I could see her in that role. Sure. But then I remembered that Bezos bought the rights to the Bond franchise a couple of years ago, like outright. They own.
I did not know that.
The rights to the Bond franchise.
Okay.
And he wants her to play Bond girl. Why is that relevant?
Is he obsessed with her?
Well, I think he's obsessed with money, and he's now also in the business. Literally, he's backing her new lingerie business.
Yes.
As an investor. Now, a good business person knows that if she becomes Bond girl, all of her businesses will do better.
Yeah.
So it's like I think it's a business play, and he is a businessman. And she's towing the line.
That's it.
Because that's what's best for her.
So that's why she showed up. She got the deal done at the wedding.
Yeah. She closed the deal.
It was worth it for her to travel to Venice to see and be seen, to close that deal with Jeff. And Lauren's also an investor in Sydney Sweeney's new lingerie line as well.
And you know what? I don't blame Sydney for that. If I had an investor that was having a big wedding and I had to go to close the deal to get, my dream project launched or to become whatever in whatever role, I probably would.
I know, but do these people have no real friends?
I don't know. I don't think they do.
No, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I guess I just answered
really
that.
don't think they do.
They don't.
I think they have hired friends.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah.
Although I do think that Chris and Oprah and those girls are having a good time. They look like they're genuinely having fun.
Who wouldn't on a yacht?
Yeah.
In no waistband.
You'd have to work.
That's a dream. You're not
You'd
wearing
have to
a bra.
work really hard to not enjoy yourself.
Yeah. You've got no bra on, no waistband, in a caftan on a yacht.
Yeah. And you know who's really laughing all the way to the bank is Kim.
No kidding.
Because that is, I guarantee actually that Oprah and Gail will star in the next Skims campaign. And that's what Kim does. That's the business of Kim, right? She'll take
like an actual campaign with them in it.
So.
Oprah.
I actually feel like, let's see. I mean, we don't know, but I feel like that could happen.
Maybe Gail and Katy Perry. I don't know about Oprah, but okay, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
Okay, are you still obsessed with Wimbledon again this weekend?
Forever.
Are you sad it's over now?
Yeah, I'm sad.
Yeah.
Also, I saw some of the sports stuff and it was really entertaining.
Yeah.
Like not just the celebrities, but tennis is fun to watch.
Yes.
And they're just killing it out there.
They are. And
yeah.
Kate, some people had some thoughts on us calling her Kate Middleton.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. There was quite a lot of feedback on the
Was
internet.
there?
Yes.
Oh, I
indeed.
didn't see that feedback. I saw lots of other feedback.
The Princess of Wales.
Yes.
Catherine.
Okay. Sorry.
Officially.
Okay.
She was there. And
she'll always be Kate to me.
I agree.
The people's princess.
I agree.
Yeah.
But just so we've got those bases covered, we've called her.
Well, thanks for the correction.
Thank you,
Appreciate
everybody.
it. Yeah.
Who feels very passionate about that. We love that you're here.
Yeah.
She was at Wimbledon, and which was so wonderful to see her. There was some thoughts that she would be able to go after she did step out the week before. And when she got there and she was out there, she was handing out the trophies to the men's singles winners. There was like people from the crowd yelling, "We love you, Kate," which was so nice. And I really loved her
you could see
having
her
that
overcome
moment.
by emotion.
Yeah.
Which was so lovely.
It was.
Yeah, very genuine. And I love seeing the kids, of course.
Yeah. I like how they don't bring Prince Louis. That kid's got to be...
No, because he's a nightmare.
Trust me, I have a youngest.
Yeah.
If there's one kid I couldn't bring to Wimbledon, it's Marigold.
Right.
My youngest. It's just a loose cannon.
You just never know.
Just unpredictable.
Yeah.
I totally get it. I completely get it why that one stays home.
Yeah,
I think 100%. It's hilarious. Yeah. Did you see Hugh Grant sleeping at Wimbledon?
Hugh Grant is all of us.
He went full weekend at Bernie's.
He did. He was out cold.
Like not even remotely. He's lucky he didn't do the head back mouth open. That would have been worse.
Literally,
but he was
might
slouched
have.
like a dead body.
Yeah. Oh my God, amazing. I love how the people around him noticed but didn't even like correct it. They're like, let him have his sleep.
Yeah.
He's obviously tired.
He's exhausted.
Yeah.
He's tired.
He's tired being Hugh. And he is a dilligaff. Like he does not give any F's about anything.
I really love that.
Yeah.
Did your dad make that up?
No, this is my father-in-law.
Oh, your father-in-law
Yes.
made that up.
No, I don't know if he made it up, but he's definitely like loves it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to line up the
Let's
big three?
line up the show.
Okay. Well, last week we didn't have a Justin Bieber album, and now this week we have a new Justin Bieber album.
That just happened so quickly.
Yes, we're going to talk about swag.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the songs, the meanings, Scooter Braun,
lawsuits,
settlements, Haley, all kinds of stuff in there.
Yes.
We've got a possible new romance happening between Sofia Vergara and the world's most boring man, Tom Brady.
This is the weirdest couple
I know.
I've ever heard of, but like go off.
But guess where they were spotted? On a yacht.
On a yacht in the south of France. Like,
Yeah.
Jeez, we're really missing out. And then Reese Witherspoon. We haven't talked about her yet,
We've
which
not.
is actually kind of shocking, but then also not shocking.
Yeah.
You know, but we haven't talked about her. She is also confirming a new romance.
Yes.
All the way out there with the PDA. So
Yes.
we'll talk about her new man, all that.
Where was
good
she
stuff.
spotted, though?
Well,
On a
she was also in the south of France
on a
boat.
yacht.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's just said, screw the planet.
And yeah, because the Biebers are also in Mallorca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we're talking about the couples of Love Island UK.
Yes, we are.
I can't wait to hear your thoughts.
So we're unpacking the couples as they stand now on Love Island UK, which is on Hey You. And you know, if you've been listening, we love this season.
We
are
love
obsessed.
this season. We are 10 out of 10 obsession.
Yep.
And can't wait to get to that.
Of course. All right. Justin Bieber, Swag. The
Yes.
album is a week old.
Mm-hmm.
Have you listened?
Of course.
And?
I've listened multiple times.
Okay.
Because I think sometimes with these types of albums, you really have to give it a few listens before you make a judgment call. And I really wanted to give him that respect.
And
I'm a Bieber fan. Like, we
Big time.
love Justin. I love his music.
Love his music.
So talented.
So happy to hear his voice again.
Yeah.
Like, it was actually almost like a visceral feeling for me where
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's so wonderful
Feels
to
like
hear.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really did. It felt really good to hear it.
Before I tell you my response to the album itself, I'll tell you my response and our sort of reaction to learning that the album was going to be dropping in less than 24 hours.
Like, no one knew.
No one knew. So he posts those editorial photographs of him and Haley and Jack Blues, right? And remember you sent them to me and you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And everyone was kind of criticizing. I got a lot of DMs from our In3 community about how low his pants were hanging and just about the vibe going on there.
Well, my vibe to you was this looks like Teen Mom, like MTV Teen Mom.
Yeah.
This didn't look chic or elevated or cool. I didn't love it.
That. I disagree. Those photos were shot by a renowned photographer called Renelle Medrano, who previously shot the album art for Kendrick Lamar in 2022. She's like a super artistic, famous photographer. And this is her specialty. If you look at the Kendrick photos, they're very similar to the ones that the Biebers were in. And it's meant to show sort of like this raw complexity of a relationship, especially with babies. Like, she often involves kids in these.
Oh, okay.
And it's like family portraits, but like from this perspective of complexity and introspection and sort of rawness. And I feel like that's what they were trying to capture. And I actually like those photos. And I don't know. I just loved a glimpse into the family from a perspective of like this editorial art. I really liked it. I mean, I can't speak on his pants being that low. Like we've talked about his fashion. It's not good.
It's not good. There's no reason for those pants to be there. You know what it looks like? Actually, it just popped into my mind. 8 Mile. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, it's a little like trashy.
It was giving.
Yeah.
Yep. That
it's giving
was
a little trashy.
Yep. But now that I have some more context to the photographer and the style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then we learned that that's actually the album art.
Yes.
Right. And then he started posting billboards around the world, everywhere from Iceland to Los Angeles to Ontario.
Yes.
Of just billboards with the word swag on it.
Yep.
And then it was revealed this is an album. And we were like, I was just so relieved that he's finally coming out with music, which is what he's meant to be doing.
Yes.
Like, this is his grounding force. This is his purpose for like existence. And so, you know, I've seen a lot of bongs. You know, we've talked about the nose pores that we've had to endure of him taking close up photos of himself when he's high. And I was just so happy to see some work.
Yes.
Some work.
And
like,
it kind of made sense of the last few months because he's been traveling. He was in Iceland for a while. He was seen in the studio. He was seen with friends. And it looked like maybe they were working on stuff. He'd been seen with instruments
for years.
But now we know
he's actually been working on something.
He's been working.
Yeah. And that was just such a relief. So I felt really excited about that. And the world responded so lovingly.
Oh my God, the world went crazy.
To him putting out an album. Everyone was freaking out. It debuted at #1 on Spotify and Apple and shattered streaming records, earning 200 million global plays on day one.
Yep.
And it's predicted to make the biggest pop and R&B debut of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get it.
So it's doing really well. We're so happy to see that. The reviews are mixed.
Yeah.
But Rolling Stone gives it 4 out of 4 stars.
Well, that's good.
I would not give it 4 out of 4 stars.
Are you going to give it a rating?
Sure.
Okay. I wasn't going to do that, but we can do that.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'll give it a 2.
Same.
Okay.
It's a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2. I think everyone's praising him for the authenticity. Like everyone's saying it's the most authentic album. He's never been so real and so emotionally available in his music. And I applaud him for that. For me, musically speaking, and I'm no expert, but like I have been in a recording studio before in my life. I have heard different kinds of mixes. I'm like, why is his vocals so buried so deep? It's not voice forward.
Oh.
This is pop music. Pop and R&B music is vocals forward. It's melody forward. I had a hard time even hearing him in his own music. I felt he was buried under a lot of other instruments. It felt very instrument dense, but not in a way that I thought was like good. Like I thought, lose a couple of the extra instruments and like pump his vocals up, because that's what I want to hear.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Maybe I'm even going to go as 1.5, 1.5 to 2, because I wanted bangers.
Yeah, bangers.
There's
no hit. There's no hit.
There's no hits. Daisies is a great song. Don't get me wrong. We listened to it a few times over the weekend. We were at the cottage with some friends and we had it playing a few times.
Yeah.
And the only song, when it was playing in the background, the only song that really perked up my ear was Daisies. And then every time it came on, I would say to my friend, what is this one? He's like, oh, it's Daisies. I was like, oh, okay. So this is the song that hits. The rest of it for me, and don't come at me, I love Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
The rest of it for me is background music.
Yeah, James described it as elevator music.
Yeah.
And it was lovely listening to it while it was low and we were having dinner.
Yeah, it's like if you were in a nice store and you were having a nice shopping experience, the music is there, but you're not, when the songs come on, you're not like, oh my God, this one.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is when you drop an album in the summer, you need a man-child.
Yes.
Sabrina Carpenter. You need
Exactly.
a Shabuzi, a bar song. Or that's what we want it to be.
Yeah.
I want it to be the song
Or
that
a Sorry, or a Yummy, or a Peaches.
That's it.
Or, right?
I want it to be the song that by Labor Day weekend, I've burned it out.
Or a Beauty and a Beat. Like something, he's done all of them. Like
I want that.
He's the best at that.
Yes.
Now, what I think is happening here, I feel like this was a rebellion album for him. Okay, so this is his first album free from the Scooter Braun management team.
Yep.
Okay, and everyone is saying, there's quotes from sources that are saying that basically breaking away from Scooter is something he's wanted for so long, and that this is the first time he's really been able to have full creative freedom, and that he wasn't forced to focus on the business of a bop. And so I think this is an act of rebellion. This is a declaration of independence, being like, I'm not going to put a hit on this album. I'm going to put my heart and soul into it. It's going to be different. It's going to be just the way I want it to be. And no one can tell me different. And that's what it's giving to me, is this act of rebellion. And the fact that it was released the same day or just day after his settlement with Scooter was made public, I don't think that was a coincidence. A lot of people were saying, oh, he released this album right away because he needs the money. That's a bit silly. He's been working on this album for years. Does he need the money? Like, possibly. He does have to pay Scooter like $31 million.
He does.
But I just do believe that the minute that settlement was signed, Scooter's out.
He felt free?
He felt free, and now he owns the full rights to all of his music again.
Yeah, he has the masters.
Scooter was involved in that, and he's had to sell those masters. Now he owns these masters. I just felt like it was a declaration of something. Like, I am finally my own artist.
I'm my own artist, and this is the turning point of my career, and this is the new era of me. I guess the question is, without the bops and without the hits, and we know that his last tour he ended. Yes. Do you take an album like this on tour? I don't think you do.
I don't see Justin going on tour ever again. And remember, Miley doesn't
that's the big moneymaker. If we're going to talk about, this was the music from the heart and the soul. Is it going to make the money that you've made and that you've built your lifestyle around?
Yeah. Well, he does have a sugar mama.
He does indeed.
And, we talked about Miley not being in the business of touring because it doesn't match up with her mental health plan and her physical health plan. And I think Justin should stay away from touring. I really do. Like if I were his advisor, I'd be like, let's do like she does, little shows here and there.
Right.
You know, let's collaborate on some fun music with other people. Let's get our music into movies and do that kind of stuff. I don't think he should be going on tour. I don't think that he's
not present day Justin.
Present day Justin should not be touring.
No. But speaking of the tour, that's where the money to Scooter Braun was owed.
Right.
So it was Justin's Justice tour that we know ended.
Yeah.
Before it was finished. Scooter's company put up the money for the tour.
Yeah.
And that's where the litigation took place, or the lawsuit took place. So he owed him money, $26 million. Justin ended up settling with Scooter, $26 million for the tour, and then $5.5 million to Scooter for unpaid commissions.
Right.
So that's all done and dusted. It was supposed to be more. It was like, I think it was 40 and they settled at 30. But now that chapter of his life is done.
Yeah.
It's over.
He gets to put it behind him.
He does.
Scooter then entered the chat.
He did.
After Justin's album was released and after their stuff was settled, he enters the chat by posting this very lengthy Instagram story talking about what he thinks of Justin's album and encouraging people to go stream it. So he basically said, like, I've been having a beautiful day, but lots of people are asking me about this album. So here are my thoughts. And he says, this is without a doubt the most authentically Justin Bieber album to date. It's beautiful, raw, and truly him. And that's what matters.
Yep.
I've been witnessing his growth. And like just basically saying he's poured his heart and soul into it. And I'm proud of him. And this was very intentionally done. And I'm just proud and I'm genuinely enjoying the music. And then he says, like, go stream the album.
And I played no part in this.
Yeah.
Album. Daisies is also his favorite song from the album. And I'm going to watch Superman now.
He did kind of absolve himself of, like, I had nothing to do with this. Like,
I didn't take it that
there are no hits, but, like, no, I didn't either. What I took it as is that his intentions were good. I think his intentions were like, okay, we've settled. I have love for this person. I do believe they have love for each other.
No way they couldn't.
Yeah. Right. And so, and I feel like he wanted to just be like, you know, expressing his love for Justin and for the album. But I think the impact was off. And this is why.
Okay.
I feel like it came off a tiny bit condescending to feel like he had to validate Justin's album publicly.
Oh.
Like he's like, I loved it. I'm proud of him. He's doing great. I don't think we needed that validation. I think Justin's doing just fine on his own. And I do think, and again, that wasn't his intention, but to me, that was the impact.
Okay.
It felt a little bit condescending.
I didn't read it that way.
The other thing I felt was that now he's making headlines about him making a statement about Justin versus it just being about Justin's album. Now it's Scooter Braun makes a statement about Justin.
Inserted himself.
It's not about you anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Take your 30 million. You're already a freaking billionaire, okay? Justin's worth 200 million. He just gave you 30 of that. Now you take your billions plus 30 and leave yourself out of the narrative. And I don't mind Scooter. And again, I think his heart was in the right place. But I think the impact was off and I didn't appreciate it. And you know who also didn't appreciate it? Haley.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that the story that she posted subsequently, just right after he posted that statement, was sort of in response as like an FU to Scooter.
Uh-huh.
She posted a selfie of her with those, like, it was like a weird filter where your like eyes and mouth are...
It's all distorted.
In a distorted, yeah.
Cartoon-like.
And then she's playing the Obsessed song from Mariah.
Yeah.
And people are saying that that's in response to Scooter, which I think it might be.
I think it very well could be.
Yeah.
I really do.
So maybe she was feeling the way I'm feeling.
Yeah, I guess I didn't read it that way at all. I kind of thought it would be strange if he didn't say something, and maybe he was feeling that. If I don't say something, like, it'll be weird because we did just settle. No,
or
not about you.
Give it a hot minute. Like, give it a week, not the same day it's released.
That's a good point.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it could have been several days later. Let people enjoy it and then insert yourself and let the headlines be about Justin at that time.
Yeah, or like post an Instagram story and use the song. You don't have to do this whole soliloquy about how you're validating him as an artist. Your time validating him is done.
Yeah.
Now take your bajillions.
Plus 30.
And I'm a little salty about the 30.
I know.
Because I do feel like it's like, bro, if not for Justin, those billions would not exist.
I thought the same thing. And we've talked about this on the show before. do you really need those $30 million from this person who, without him, you would have nothing?
Yeah.
He is the tiny
The
little
seed.
stone, the
Yeah.
seed that built your empire. And I think, I don't know. I mean, I can say that because I'm not.
Yeah, would he be successful? Sure. But like, I just think that what he built, he owes so much of that to Justin.
I would say most of it.
Right.
Most of it to Justin. And also, would you miss the 30 million? Probably not.
No, I think he will.
That's it.
He will.
I really,
Justin will.
I mean, I can say that very casually. Like, oh, he should have just forgiven the $30 million.
I mean, it's a principle thing, and I get that.
Yeah.
And nobody in the world is rich enough to say they don't want 30 more million. I just think, Justin's had a rough time. And if he cares about Justin the way he says he does, I just think action, intention, all the things, it's a bit off for me.
Yeah, I agree. Could have let it slide. Could have said, you know what? We're good.
We're good.
On the 30.
Yeah. We're also good. It could have been 10 less songs, this album.
Yeah.
I felt like could have been to pick your 10 best. Instead, it was 20 songs. And I just didn't need all that.
I just hope, and again, please don't come for me. I hope this is not the type of music we're going to get from Justin going forward. I hope we get back to some of the.
I think we will.
I really want us to.
I think he needed to get this off his chest, literally. Like, it's a very raw album. He's revealing a lot about his relationship, about being a dad.
About marriage and
about
therapy, all of it.
And I think he needed to really get it off his chest. And I think this was, a lot of artists have this like one album that's just a self-expression and it's just for them. And I think this is his one. And hopefully he'll get back to the, what are you laughing about?
It's like when they say, like, write a letter to yourself and then burn it.
Yeah. Don't put it on a billboard in Iceland.
If it's for you, then maybe just play it in your home and give us.
I think that's what like a mixtape is, right? Like when people talk about making mixtapes versus albums, like to me, this was a mixtape.
More of a mixtape.
Mixtape.
Yeah. Not one bopper banger.
But we love him and we wish him well. And I hope everybody streams it. And I hope he's very successful. And I hope that they're happy. I do feel like it does seem as though Justin and Hailey are redeclaring their love to each other. They're on vacation in Mallorca.
Looking hot as hell. I don't know where they are. They're also on a boat.
Looking gorgina and just loving up on each other. And may that continue.
Yes. Yeah. They look like they're in a good place.
They do.
Praise Lemontini Bikini for that.
All of that.
Right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Also on a yacht.
At least they
this
were.
This episode brought to you by Super Yachts.
Yeah. Could we get that sponsorship going?
I mean, although I don't love being trapped anywhere.
Well, that's true.
And that's what yachts are. You're stuck. I like it. I like
on the big ones, you have everything you need.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sofia Vergara and Tom Brady allegedly hooking up on a 2-night luxury super yacht cruise in Ibiza.
Yep.
With other A-listers on board, including Kate Hudson, Martha Stewart, Ricky Martin, Maluma, everyone.
Naomi Campbell. Everybody was on this
for 2 nights. How many rooms?
Yacht.
Like, do you think they bunked? Like,
it was like a Ritz-Carlton something.
I know, but how many rooms? Like, it must have been a literal, like, cruise ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. More cruise ship.
More cruise ship, less private yacht.
Yes. Super yacht. Lots of amenities. Yeah. Everybody was there.
Yeah.
Tom, who was also on a yacht last week with Kate Hudson and Dakota Johnson.
Right.
Jumped over to this one.
Yes.
Having a great time.
Yes.
And asks to sit beside Sofia Vergara.
Yeah. So the words that were used in the article I read is that they were googly eyed over each other at one of the dinners. And then he asked to switch seats to be seated next to her. There is a photo of them sitting together.
Yes.
From that dinner. And then apparently they continued their hang post super yacht, whatever that resort thing was. They continued their hang privately after that trip.
Yes. In Ibiza.
Uh-huh.
And then came reports that Tom Brady said that Sofia Vergara is too old for him.
Well,
she just turned 53, by the way. It was just her birthday.
And he is
47.
Right.
And then
it's not a major, like he's talking like he's 25.
Exactly. What are you talking about, bro? You're in the same demo. He said there was also a quote that he said he couldn't spend a lot of time with her.
Yeah. Like this quote is insane.
Yeah.
If he said this or anyone in his camp said this, he says, he sees Sofia as a beautiful woman and his type, but he's not going to start a relationship with her as she is older and stuck in her ways. He knows he can only take her in small doses. Sofia's Colombian heritage is sexy, and hanging out with her and other sexy people on a yacht can be intoxicating. But Tom is not going to bring work home with him, if you catch my drift. If Sofia has any thought that she is going to be in a relationship with Tom, she would be the only one that had that thought.
Where did this quote come from?
Nobody should start thinking of celebrity relationship names for them, because it is not something that is going to happen.
Who's that quote from?
Quote, end quote. This is a source close to Tom.
Because now he's come out and denied it and called it complete fiction and absolutely not. That does sound not real.
Sexist, racist, ageist, all in one. It's literally the most despicable quote I've ever heard. But I mean, I'm not saying that he said it, but if someone close to him was like, I know Tom,
right?
Like, I could literally see someone being like, I know him and this is what he's thinking, and like speaking on his behalf, maybe out of turn.
This sounds way out of turn.
But speaking on the facts they know
of him. Here's the facts of her. And this is why I don't think this is a thing.
Okay.
I think that the photo led us to believe it. And I loved it for a little minute.
Yeah.
But Sofia Vergara, when asked about dating post-divorce, because she's back out there, she said, this is what she's looking for in a partner. Mm-hmm. I want to say the basic stuff, health and somebody that loves me. Okay, he could do that. He's definitely into health. Mm-hmm. Yes? Yes. I want someone tall and handsome, questionable, but considered handsome. Sure. I want someone that has as much money as me or more.
He does.
So okay, I'm agreeing with you. These are tick boxes.
Yeah.
Yes. She added her priority was to find someone fun.
Okay. Well, and I need, case closed then.
This is what, and we're done.
And our work here is
I rest my case. She said, I need fun in my life. And what we know about Tom Brady.
She does.
Yes.
I mean, I did poll our audience about this.
And
it was just like a unanimous, she's way too fun and good for him.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way that this would work. Is it completely out of the realm of possibility that they had one hot weekend?
No.
No. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a hot weekend with Sofia Vergara?
Of course.
And I think that she's just like a good time gal. Like, not in no disrespect. Like, I think she's just like, this was fun. I enjoyed myself. It's my birthday sex. Let's go. And I think it probably was left there.
She was also seen in Ibiza with a businessman, Douglas Chabot.
Oh.
And they partied at a Calvin Harris concert.
Perfect.
So she's having a good summer.
Maybe she's just having a good time
this
summer
I think.
And enjoying herself. Yeah, she is just too much woman for him. So I thought maybe we could set her up with someone.
Who do you want to set her up with?
Well, I have a couple of ideas.
Okay. I haven't even thought of this.
I was thinking Jon Hamm.
Jon Hamm.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Yeah. I think they would look so good together.
Yeah.
He's not quite as rich as her, like not even. She's actually quite rich. She's worth like 180 million.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
because of Modern Family.
Right. So we need to set her up with somebody with the money.
Is not. I mean, he's rich. Like, it's all good. Like, I wouldn't kick him out of bed, but I don't know. She has high standards.
She does.
Also, what about a Pedro Pascal?
I was going to say Pedro Pascal
because he's so fun.
I was also going to say Ben Affleck.
I said that too.
Yeah, Ben Affleck feels like a good match.
Oh my God, it does.
Yeah, yes. I don't dislike any of those options.
Well, I love that.
I do too.
I literally said that this morning. I said, "What about Ben?"
Well, it's only July, and she's having a great summer. So who knows what August could bring for us?
Let's put that out there.
Let's put it out
there.
Gossip
Gods.
Yes. The Gossip Gods delivered us Reese Witherspoon's new man.
Yeah,
loved the hell up.
Yeah.
Like major
PDA to the max.
PDAAA.
Yes.
So she is in Saint Tropez.
Yeah.
On a yacht. Sorry, everybody. These are just the facts of where the celebrities are.
Yeah.
So she was seen kissing on this man.
Yeah.
Actually, we had a few listeners DM us. You guys need to talk about this.
Yeah.
His name is Oliver Haarmann.
Mm-hmm.
He's a businessman.
Well, yeah. He's a businessman. He's an investor.
Yep.
He is a co-owner of the New York Islanders, the hockey team.
Right.
And he's also a founding partner of Searchlight Capital.
Okay.
Which is like, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
Now
he's a financier.
Yep.
He is 57. He is
Call
New York
me.
based.
I have a couple things I need financing
Kelly's got some great ideas.
I need some things.
She's often traveling to New York to see him. They've been dating since last September.
Yeah.
He is a civilian.
He's very civilian-y.
He's very civilian. And this is what got me thinking.
Yeah.
So she and Jen Aniston are very close friends.
Right.
They work together on the morning show. Jen Aniston, as we talked about, definitely confirmed to be dating.
Confirmed.
Jim Curtis.
Talk about PDA.
Yeah. Major PDA.
Yeah, major
civilian.
PDA on that trip.
So maybe there was like a dressing room chat one day.
Like, you know what we should be doing?
Hey girl, you know what?
Yeah.
I got an idea. I just tried this new thing.
Yeah.
She's probably thinking, oh, it's a beauty product or
dating a civilian.
There's normal guys out there.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty great. And maybe that's how this happened because they've both been down the road one too many times of Hollywood men. And let's be real, there's nothing normal about anybody in Hollywood.
No.
We've been around it enough to know these people do not operate like normal people.
They do not.
Reese was married to Ryan Phillippe, dated Jake Gyllenhaal, married to Jim Toth, all people from that orbit.
Yeah.
And now looks very happy with this Oliver Haarmann.
Yes.
What a very normie name.
Very normal. And he looks super normal.
Okay. So you're saying what everybody was saying. And this is some of the DMs that I got to my account as well, where, he's not quite the level of attractiveness,
beauty
that Reese is. She's
there's definitely a disparity in sort of attractiveness, and also having been married to Ryan Phillippe, who arguably is one of the most beautiful men, and then Jake Gyllenhaal, and even Jim Toth is a very handsome guy, and they're 2 years apart, him and Oliver looks significantly, in my opinion, older than he is. So he's not even 60.
Yeah, he's presenting much older.
Yeah. So I agree. I hope this is great for her and good for her. And she's just out there not really caring.
Here's why I like it though. Because she's got the older children from her marriage to Ryan Phillippe, Ava and Deacon. Then there's Tennessee. He's only 12. That was from her relationship with Jim Toth. So she's still very much a hands-on parent. This relationship allows her to go to New York, see her man, go back to her life. It's not a big full commitment. It's not, too much time or energy. It's like you pop in, you pop out. And at this age, she's probably like, you know what? I don't need a full-time man.
Yeah.
I'm really good with everything I've got going on and all the projects and my family and my friends and my girlfriends and my kids.
Yeah.
I'll go get it and I'll get on a plane and I'll go back. And I love that for her.
So what I don't love is this must be the week of extremely condescending quotes from the camps of men who powerful women are potentially dating. So this is what, and take it with a grain of salt, obviously.
Okay.
This is from the Daily Mail that an insider told them that Reese has a close bond with Oliver because this is the first man she's been with who actually guides her, teaches her, and mentors her. He's a very accomplished private equity financier, and he has given her solid financial advice over the brands like Dapper James and Hello Sunshine. She calls him her, quote, little genius, and loves that he has an MBA from Harvard.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Sit down. This woman is a powerhouse. She has built $1 billion empire with a Hello Sunshine.
Yes.
She herself is worth $500 million. She does not need a little genius to help guide her in her career.
She is the big genius.
Thank you very much. Okay. I don't love that.
No, I don't love that either.
And I'm not saying it's him. It's not. But someone is out there trying to make it seem like she's dating him because she needs a daddy to help her.
Please.
She needs no daddy.
No.
She is a daddy.
She is. She's been the most successful person in every relationship she's ever been in.
Yes.
Okay.
And one of the most accomplished and powerful women in Hollywood, period.
Yes.
She is a power player.
And women's stories and options their books. And whoever that quote is, you're wrong.
Canceled.
We have no time for you.
But yeah. So, but I love this for her. She looks really happy.
She does look really happy. That's a lot of kissing.
A lot of kissing.
That's a lot. I haven't listen, you know how I feel about physical touch.
No, even
it's a lot of kissing.
I enjoy like a moderate PDA. This is like teenager shit.
This is what I'm talking about. This is obsessed with
like
each other's shit.
In the car at the drive-in.
But
they're on a yacht in the south of France.
Yeah, we're swimming and we can't keep. It's like she was wrapped around him in the water.
Yeah. Well,
she's smitten. She looks smitten.
Get it, Oliver.
Yeah,
okay.
Good for her. I'm happy.
Something tells me it's not his little genius brain that she's after.
Oh my God.
She might be after something else. And good for her.
Good for her.
Enjoy.
All right. Do we want to move on to our favorite subject? Love Island UK. Available exclusively on Hey You. New episodes come out daily. You don't need a VPN. You just need Hey You. And trust me, you want it.
Our audience is loving
I know
our hot takes on this cast.
They are.
Thank you guys, everyone who's following along with us. It's been really fun to have some conversations in the DMs about the show.
I had a whole conversation about the show with my hair person, shout out Erin, yesterday, and we had wildly different opinions.
Oh my
which
God.
is why I love
this
show.
I love that.
It's so much fun to get into these people and how we feel about them.
Yeah. So today we're playing a game of Ick and Iconic.
Yes.
We are going to go through the couples of Love Island as they stand this week, right? They change literally daily.
That's right.
As they stand at the time of this recording, we're going to go through the couples and we're going to label them either Ick or Iconic. And as usual, I do not know what your opinions are.
No.
And I can't wait for them to be revealed.
All right. Let's get into this.
Let's do it.
Giorgio and Yasmin. Ick or Iconic?
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
I knew this was going to happen. I went Iconic.
Why?
And you went Ick.
I went Ick. I need to know why you think they're iconic.
Well, I mean, you could have any interpretation of this, but what I like about this couple is that they're both so odd. Yeah. And I think because they're so odd, they're very well matched. And it feels like she has been, flailing a little bit in the romantic department, messing with other people's men and, using her sexual prowess to get attention from people. And it feels like she finally found a guy that is well matched for her. So for me, it's Iconic.
Okay, I like that take. For me, the ick comes from when they did the heart rate dance and Giorgio poured chocolate all over himself.
No, it was gross.
That was gross. And then he danced up on the women with chocolate sauce and it was in their hair and on their bikinis. And I was like, that is a mess. You got to wash your hair now. And then he laid there with all that chocolate sauce all over him.
But we're judging the couple.
I know, but then
you just couldn't get over it.
I couldn't get over that. You just
could not
going to
see
say
the
that.
chocolate sauce.
Thank you for poking holes in my...
Too messy.
Couldn't get over the mess because I was like, oh, that is such a mess for everyone
Someone's
to clean
gonna
up.
have to clean that.
Someone's got to clean that.
And he sat there. The thing that they do on Love Island is they make them sit in whatever mess that they made in whatever their challenges are. So if it's like a food challenge, they have ketchup all over their face, whatever it is. They have to sit there then for like hours and debrief about the challenge. And that's what happened.
That's what happened. I also, Yasmin is just not my type of girl.
I know, she's not.
So that's why this for me was ick. But you're right. It's not the chocolate. It's the couple. I'm just not vibing. Okay.
Dejan and Meg in 3, 2, 1. I'm going both.
You can't.
I'm an in-betweener on this one.
Are you in duality?
I'm in duality.
Okay. I think they're iconic. I think they've been loved up since day one. Does it make them not as interesting? Yes. Is there a factor of kind of predictability with those two? Yes. But I think they're going to be a couple we remember. And for that reason, they're iconic. Because we remember the icons.
Okay. The only reason I'm in between, because I do agree, but I think that Dejan is a slightly different person with the boys than he is in his couple.
Very fair.
And every single bombshell that's come through has turned his head. Literally every single one has turned his head. Even though he keeps going back to Meg, and that's great, and that makes them iconic. The ick comes in when his head is turning left and right. And every single time he's like, I might want to turn my head for this one.
We're open.
We get it.
You're the least open. Can you just close this thing off? Already?
Stop and stop playing with her heart.
Okay. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Okay.
Already. Next, Ben and Helena in 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Okay, so I've got ick. You've got iconic.
Hit me with why you think they're ick as a couple.
Well, clearly this is a friendship couple. This was a default, okay?
Yeah.
Because Ben and Helena are not romantically interested in one another, at least so it would seem as of now. She's interested in Harrison. right? And she's interested in Harry. And I felt like this was a selfish move on Ben's part because if he hadn't gone first in the recoupling, she would be coupled up with Harrison, and that's who she should be with.
That's right.
So for me, Ben's choice to choose her gave me the ick. It was selfish. And it is not surprising because he's blissfully unaware of anything other than what he wants.
Yeah.
So why is this iconic?
For the sheer reason that these two have yet to be loyal to anybody. They are out there to cause all kinds of trouble, to mess with everybody's relationships, to get people talking. They have a bit of villain energy, both of them at this time in the season.
Helena.
I do too. They're both giving a little bit of villain. I think if they were to talk strategy together, they could really give us some stuff. They're shit disturbing and they're paired up and without any intention of being romantic. So I think for that reason they're iconic.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Tony and Harrison in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay, double icks all around.
Yes. Tell me why you have the ick from this couple.
Well, Tony has really just bullied him into choosing her.
Oh yeah.
I think he's terrified of her.
Yeah.
And like they're not a match, but she's just like trying to keep this thing alive that has clearly died a long time ago. And, you know, I also think he could be a little bit more honest with her. He's like riding the fence where he's telling Helena that he's over Tony, but then going to Tony and saying that he's still into her.
Yeah.
And so for that reason, it gives me the ick.
I have the exact same argument that you just gave. He's not into her. She knows it. He has had many opportunities to confirm what he has said to Helena is that he wants to be with her, and he doesn't take the opportunity when it's presented to him.
Yeah.
Also, his jean shorts. The jorts.
Okay, the jorts need to go.
I know you said it's about the couple, but it's the jorts.
A couple of these guys wearing the jorts, major ick vibes.
Huge.
Yes.
The jorts got to go. Take those jorts with you when you leave the villa.
Yeah, we're done with it. We need to burn those in the fire pit.
We do.
All right. Alima and Connor.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1. Iconic. Both
all
of us.
Around.
Okay.
Just for their sheer hotness. They're so hot.
Next level.
And again, where we are in the season, we've just had the heart rate challenge. They by far had the hottest dances. The two of them were
my God.
so good. There was nothing weird or awkward or uncomfortable.
No,
they were just
hot.
Hot.
They just came and did the damn thing exactly as they were meant to.
That's
the
it.
girls after Connor were like, basically he's probably very good in bed.
Oh,
is their response. They're like,
Helena said it.
He can do it.
Yeah.
He can do that.
And I think they're both decent people. I think Alima is a good human being.
I agree.
In her heart. I think she's got she's kind and she's looking for love and she's got I think a pretty decent radar, except for her little thing there with Ramel. And I think Connor's a good dude.
Next up, Tommy and Emily in 3, 2, 1.
Iconic.
Go
Both
ahead.
of us. I mean, I think that they're really genuinely into each other. I think this might even be a better match for him than Megan.
Oh, big time. Yeah, they're just the nicest people doing nice things. Okay, last one. Shakira and Harry in 3, 2, 1. Icks. All the icks all day
Super
long.
ick. Why are you icking?
So he's just so dysfunctional. Like he is a self-proclaimed self-sabotager, and that's what we're seeing here. He literally cannot just be in a healthy, normal, happy relationship where he's trying to make things work. He actually is actively trying to not make things work. Yeah. She's really into him. Everyone's into her, and she's into Harry, and he is out there just running amok and acting a fool.
Yes.
And it's giving me the ick.
And it's too much drama.
All the drama.
It's just too much drama, so it's not fun to watch. They're giving me the ick.
Pouting.
He's literally telling her he's into Helena while he's with her. Run for your life, girl.
Yes.
This thing is imminently about to implode.
And she has the pick of the litter. Actually, I would like to see her going for Connor.
No, leave that man alone.
But you know what? I actually feel some like flirty vibes between Shakira and Harrison. Like I know they had like she pied him and stuff, but I could see that like
I'm fine with that. Don't mess with
like
Connor. He's just good.
I know he's perfect.
He is perfect. And you called it from the beginning.
Yeah,
that
he was my
great.
pick. He's still my pick.
I was wrong. Very wrong.
You heard it here.
I was very wrong.
No, this is so fun. We love them all, and we're just here to dissect the drama and the entertainment and thank them for their service.
That's right. Thoroughly enjoying this summer watching Love Island UK on Hey You. Yay. All right. Another great one. That was so much fun, as always. And thank you to everybody listening and commenting and sharing and sending us messages, please. I love it.
Continue to send all of your hot takes. Correct us when we've called the princess Kate Middleton, because shame on us. And we love hearing from you. And I can't get enough of it. So have an amazing week.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.